Popular? Yes. Usefulness? Zero. Here's a list of dating advice I'm going to be avoiding in 2023, and you too should avoid them, because if you don't, you're going to end up with a pretty messed up love life. Let's get right into it. 1. Never show your true feelings to your partner, aka hide that you love them. This advice is one you should run away from, because its level of unhealthiness is unmatched. The justification for this advice is that if your partner do not know how deeply you love and care for them, then they'll have no reason to treat you unjustly. If your motivation for taking this advice is getting the right treatment, instead, you should focus more on settling and building a relationship with someone who will treat you right regardless. What's a real relationship if you can't even express how you feel about your partner? Embrace your feelings and learn to express them. I mean, it's love when the other person knows it and can feel it, right? How will that happen when you express it? So go ahead. Advice number 2, don't act nice, be toxic to toxic partners. I know this sounds really woke and logical, but if you do follow this advice, at the end of the day, you end up losing your true self to it. I don't intend condoning a toxic behavior or a toxic relationship, and I don't advise you to. But playing dating and adopting toxic habits as payback is definitely not an option either. If your relationship starts to go off the healthy lane, then you should take a walk out of it. Putting in so much energy in giving back toxic vibes is not worth it. A toxic partner is not even worth becoming toxic over, so I choose peace, and I hope you do too. Advice number 3, use ghosting to get things done. Let me tell you a little detail on what this advice is about. Basically, it tells you to use ghosting as a strategy to get things to work your way, or to use ghosting to threaten your partner to prove a point. This advice is really unhealthy. It might look as though it's making things go the way you want it to be, but on the long run, it's doing more harm than good to your relationship. You know, ghosting is something that is really disrespectful and hurtful. Your partner might end up falling out of love with you, or the bond you both share might break because of the too constant ghosting you use. If you're in a committed relationship with someone, you owe them commitment and dedication, as the name implies. Instead of ghosting, try communication, try being transparent and honest with each other. There is no need using ghosting, because that is a manipulative strategy, and I mean, you are not a toxic partner, right? Ghosting will only lead your relationship to a fall. So if you don't want that, you should stay off it. I am going to be staying off this advice in 2023. Advice number 4, find yourself a partner who loves you more than you love them. Again, this advice sounds like the perfect idea of a relationship. One where one partner is willing to go the extra mile to make things work solely because they love you more than you do. But in the real sense, it's not cool, because a relationship is about energy, reciprocation, and mutuality. There must be a balance with these things. There is no point in going into a relationship with someone you find less appealing, less attractive, or someone you don't love as much as you should. If you must invest your time in building a relationship, choose someone you love and are equally willing and proud to date. Not someone who you find less appealing just because you feel they will treat you better if they love you more. That is not it. If the love is not mutual, then I'm not going to be involved in that kind of situation. I'm staying off this advice, and I hope you do too. To the next. Advice number 5, hookup culture is given. I know building a beautiful, healthy relationship takes a lot of work, commitment, and efforts on the part of both partners, while hookup offers some sort of benefit without any of those commitments. I figured some people feel that being true to one partner is more like caging them, and doing hookup is the free man's business. All the same, I advise you block your ears from this advice. A lot of people who give out this advice deep down are not happy with their decisions. I mean, what's a better feeling than knowing you have that one person who genuinely loves and cares for you, who will always turn up for you, knowing that you have your own person? What feeling is more beautiful than that? There is absolutely no reason to be entangled with lots of people and to dirty up your past. Hookup culture is overrated. Maybe for some reason which is acceptable, you do not feel ready to build a relationship. Staying single is a better option because that way you have the opportunity to discover and develop yourself. But hookup is a no-no. It's definitely something I'm avoiding in 2023. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll be part of our amazing family. I hope to see you slay and succeed on your journey to building a healthy relationship. I'll see you right there in the next video, so please go check it out.